Hi everyone, welcome to Retro Founder YouTube channel. This video tutorial is going to be about Chemo Cap. Obviously, that's the title. I am making this tutorial because I am just crocheting bunch of hat cap to donate and spread the awareness of World Cancer Day on 4th February. Well, I am going to link the PDF of this pattern in the description below. Also, I'll try my best to provide all the links to get this return absolutely free PDF pattern. And for this video purpose, I'm going to use this lavender color. I was thinking to use pink, however I'm going to use lavender since it represents all types of cancer. Well, you guys know, like, there are so many different colors assigned to different types of cancers. Pink is for like breast cancer, orange is for kidney, and there are bunch of colors. You can find it on Google search. You maybe get many of this information. Well, let's get started with this video. Okay, and for this video I'm going to use this loops and thread yarn, soft and shiny. Just so you know, this color called Lavender Feels. It's absolutely like soft, and I have already made this flower pattern from here. I might use this, or I might make another one from this color. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, this pattern is return for the Red Heart Eco Cotton Blend yarn, and its properties are here. Like, it's a medium worsted yarn, and also we are going to use 4mm and 5mm hooks. And since this yarn we are going to use here is also medium worsted yarn, and its recommended hook size is 5.5, sorry, so I think we are good with using 4mm and 5mm, so nothing is going to be changed. Just wanted to give you idea, like, what was the original pattern made for, and we are going to use this loops and threads yarn. And we do have our hooks here. Is there any special instructions? No. Okay, to make cap, round 1 is saying with larger hook, chain 2, 6 single crochet in second chain from the hook, place the marker in last stitch around, move marker up at the end of each round, and at the end we are going to have a 6 single crochet. All right, so let's get started with the round 1. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to take our larger hook, which is 5mm. We are going to take our yarn ball here. Okay, there we go. Round 1, make a slip knot. Okay. All right, hold it. Chain 2. All right, single crochet from the second chain from the hook, so total 6. Alrighty, total 6. 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stitch marker here. To get my first single crochet. Now total 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have a 6 single crochet right here. Perfect. After 6 single crochet, we have our second round, which is saying single crochet in front and back loop of each single crochet around. So currently we have 6 single crochet, and it's basically kind of increment. So in regular single crochet, when we do increase, like in all the general patterns, it's just we are doing 2 regular single crochet in 1 regular single crochet. However, in this one, in this pattern particularly, we are increasing differently. Like we will do a single crochet in front loop and we'll do another single crochet in back loop, and that's how we are going to increase around. And after finishing second round, we are going to have 12 single crochet. So let's get started with the second round. Okay, so this is our first single crochet. In first single crochet, right there, here, it's 2 loops right there. Okay, so towards your face is going to be your front loop, so single crochet in that. All right, and make sure to put the place, the stitch marker, 1 and then 2. We are going to repeat this till end of the round, and we'll make 12 single crochet. I'll see you at the round 3. If you need more clarity on single crochet front and back, then don't forget to check out my video tutorial. All right, so after finishing our second round, what we have is our third round, and in third round we have little instructions before that, and that is here: continue alternating front and back loop throughout. Increase working 1 single crochet in front and back loop of 1 stitch as follows. So what does it mean? That means we are going to do a increment of like this, front and back loops, how we did in round 2. But in round 3, what they are saying is 2 single crochet in next single crochet, that means 1 front 1 back, plus single crochet in next single crochet, but make sure to alternating the front and back loops throughout. What does it mean? 1 increase and then single crochet in front, and we have to repeat that for 6 times, and that will give us 18 single crochet. Similarly, in round 4, 1 increment and then we have single crochet in 2 single crochet. That means increase front loop, front single crochet, back single crochet in the next one. That's how we are going to alternate every time in each round. So let's get started with round 3. What is the round 3 here? So let's remove our stitch marker, and we are going to increase by doing front, stitch marker, and 1 single crochet in back. That's how we have increased. And now we are going to perform a 1 single crochet in the next single crochet, but not the regular one. We are going to do a front loops only single crochet. Now this little 3 steps we are going to continue doing whole round. I'll see you at the round 4. So what is round 4? Round 4 is saying 2 single crochet, that means 1 increase, and 2 single crochet in the next one. So when you are doing the single crochet, whenever you are performing single crochet, you are doing a front and back loops alternating, right? So we'll do first single crochet as a front and second single crochet as a back loop. So let's do it, and let's get 21st single crochet at the end of the round 4. Let's get started with round 4. So to start with, what we'll do is increment, so 1 front, 1 back, place the stitch marker, the first one, and now we are going to do a 2 single crochet, but 1 front and 1 in the next one as a 1 back. And now this little thing we are going to perform till end of the round, and I'll see you at round 5. So this is our end of the round 4. We have 24 single crochets, and now what they are saying for round 5 is just similarly first in round 3 we were doing only one single crochet. In round 4 we are going to do increase and then 2 single crochet. Then in round 5 we are going to do a 1 increase and 3 single crochets, alternating front and back loops. So this time how we are going to start is we are going to work a 1 single crochet in our first single crochet, and then how we are going to perform for 3 single crochet is that first is going to be front loop single crochet, in second single crochet we are going to do back loop, and in third single crochet we are going to do front. So just like that we are going to alternate, and we are going to perform our round 5 with at the end of the round we are going to have 30 single crochet. So let's get started with round 5. So round 5 is increase by front, back, and here stitch marker. Right now 3 single crochet, alternating the front, back, front. So repeat this until the end of the round, and then similarly we are going to perform round 6 as well, but I'll just start just like that. See you at the round 6. Similar way, round 6, 2 single crochet, that is 1 increase, 4 single crochet, alternating front and back loops. So let's get started. Round 6, oops, increase, front, back. This is our increase. Don't forget to put a stitch marker to our first single crochets, which was in the front loops only. Now we are going to perform 4 single crochet by alternating front, back, front, and then back. Okay, so this is the end of round 6, and now what do we have? We have some instructions right here. Is that here? Continue in this manner to increase 6 single crochet every round with one more single crochet between increases until there are 78 single crochet. That's the first part of the instructions. And then second part of the instruction is that then work even in continuous rounds until work measures 7.5 inch from center. Okay, so we are going to do increase until we are going to have a 78 single crochet, and how it's going to happen is that I have already done some math here, and based on our maths we are going to have another 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, another 7 rounds with something like this. So in my instructions right here, increase meaning 2 single crochet, that is 1 in front, 1 in back. So that's just to make it easy, I just use the word increase, INC. So round 7 is going to be 1 increase plus 5 single crochet. So at last, like in round 6 we did 4 single crochet. Now we are going to do in round 7 increase plus 5 single crochet into times 6, that is going to be over 42 single crochet. Similarly, I'm going to put this instruction in the description below so that you can have the reference. And after finishing this round 7 till round 13, I'll see you to see the second half of these instructions. Okay, all right, see you later. All the best. All right, so this is how it's looking after our 13 rounds. Let's mark it here. Now we have 78 single crochets. Okay, I already counted, and make sure you also count it and check whether those are the perfect numbers of crochet at the end of 13th round or not. So that's that. And the second half of this instruction is saying, then work even in continuous round until work measures 7.5 from center. Join with slip stitch to the next single crochet and then turn, and after that we'll work to the brim. But what they are saying basically is, so 78 done. Now work even, meaning we are going to work in this round without increasing any single crochet. So it should be all 78 after each round, like round 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you should have 78 single crochet. So how? And we already had the instructions of alternating front and back. What we are going to do is, in each single crochet, like 78 single crochet, we are going to work front single crochet in the first, then second back, front back, front back, and that's how we are going to work. We will continuously work until, what they are saying is, 7.5 from the center. That means from here till here, like 7.5, like that. So until center, this is the center. So from center to 7.5 we need to work this much. And even I don't know how many rounds they are going to be, and honestly that's also maybe depends on your like yarns and tensions as well. So it's a right choice. If it's a good to just measure based on what your work is going to be, instead of me giving you the numbers of rounds. So let's get started. And our round 13 is going to be without increase, single crochet in front, use the stitch marker, then single crochet in back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. This is how we are going to work until we get 7.5 inches from the center. Okay, all right, see you after 7.5. You can pause the video, do the work till 7.5, and I'll see you at the brim. Okay, so after continuously working in even rounds, look at this height from the center, that is from here to here. We have approx 7.5, which is our second half of this instructions right there. It says we have to work, we did, and now the last part is that join with a slip stitch in the next single crochet, and then we need to turn. And after turning, we are going to work with the brim of that little round. So let's get started with the brim, but before that let's read it. So with the smaller hook, that means in our case it's going to be 4 mm. Until now we worked with 5 mm, and now brim we are working with this smaller hook. So with smaller hook we need to chain 1 and work even in continuous rounds of single crochet in both loops. So this time we are not alternating front and back loops. Okay, and we need to do this for the 7 rounds, and every time we'll join in the next stitch using the slip stitch, and after that we are going to fasten off, leaving a long tail. All right, so let's go and start working. So here we have finished our last round of 7.5 inches. Now let's start with the brim, and before that, as per the instruction, there. All right, we need to join using the slip stitch with the first stitch, and we need to turn it. So this is how we are going to turn our work. And after turning that, the instruction said we need to chain one with the smaller hook, and we are going to work even in continuous rounds of single crochet in both loops for 7 rounds. So this is our round 1. So regular single crochet in a first single crochet, and mark the first loop here with the stitch marker. There you go. And now continuously working in the both loops of the last round for the 7 rounds. So I'll see you after the 7 rounds of this regular single crochet. Okay, welcome back. I hope you're also done with these 7 stitches single crochet with the smaller hook, and this is the final look after that instructions of the brim. So this is a little band of our brim, and this is how it's looking. And based on the instruction, what they are saying is right here, fasten off leaving a long tail. So I already did that. I cut off this long tail. Okay, leaving long tail, roll single crochet brim to the outside and sew in place. I'm going to do this part later, maybe after doing band. Let's see, but I'm not going to do that. However, what they are saying is, they are saying something like this, to roll it outside of this cap, just like this, outside. And now we need to sew it so that it will like stick here, and this is how it's gonna look. And but we'll keep that aside just right here, and let's switch our hook and let's get back to the larger hook, which is our 5mm, and let's start making the band. And in band, what they're saying, with the larger hook we need to chain 75. Then these are the rows, but let's get started with the chain 75. Right. Slip knot. There you go. A larger hook, making it smaller slip knot. And 1, 2, 3, 4. After completing the 75 chains, let's read the instructions. They are saying right here, so row 1 of this band is going to be our right side, and they are saying that single crochet in second chain from the hook and each chain across. So it's going to be our 74 single crochet. So it's very simple. Let's right here is our first chain. So second chain, single crochet, and make sure to put the marker. And now continue working. So row 1 is completed. What they are saying for the row 2 is that we need to chain 2 after turning the first row. We need to skip the next stitch, and then after very next stitch of this skipped stitch, we are going to do 1 double crochet, chain 1 double crochet in all next stitches, skip next stitches, repeat from start to the last single crochet, and double crochet in the last stitch, and then turn. Let's see how it's going to turn out. One is completed. Turn the chain, then chain 2. Right, after that we need to skip the next single crochet, and then we are going to do a double crochet. Next single crochet is skipped, double crochet, chain 1. In the same stitch we are going to do another double crochet. Okay, and after that we need to skip another one, and we are going to repeat the same thing. So skip this one, and now double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, skip the next one, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, again skip the next one, and then do double crochet, chain 1, repeat till end of the round. Okay, so turning the work, chain 2 as per this instruction. Row 3 and row 4 is going to be same. We are going to chain 2, and then in the next chain spaces we are going to do double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, and we are going to repeat this for round 3 and round 4, both of them. So I'm just gonna show you the beginning of this round and what we call chain. So these are the chain spaces, 1, right, 2, 3, 4. These are all chain spaces, so we are going to work in that only. So double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. Again, which one is the chain space? So this one is our chain space. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So this is how we are going to repeat this whole round. Okay. Okay, after finishing round 3 and 4, this is how it's looking, 3 and 4. We are going to work with row 5, and row 5 is pretty straightforward. It's saying that chain 1, single crochet in each stitch across, and do not turn at the end. But after 4th we are going to turn as per the instruction. Alright, so chain 1 and single crochet in each stitch across, and make sure we are going to have 74 single crochets. So turn, chain 1. All right, now let's start working with the single crochet in very first stitch. So that's your first single crochet. Now this is your second stitch, so second single crochet. Now what they are saying is stitches, but this is chain space, so we are not going to work in the chain space. Okay, we are only going to work with the stitches, so don't work in this chain space. Instead, single crochet in the next stitch. Same way, single crochet in the next stitch. Don't work in the chain space. Single crochet in the next stitch. And now continue doing that for the whole round. And I'll see you at round. This is how it's looking after row 5. So this is our right side facing. Now we have finished our row 5 here, and then in row 6 they are saying that with right side still facing, chain 1, single crochet in the next single crochet to the right, repeat from star across, and then we need to bring opposite end of the side, bend up, and with right side facing we need to slip stitch, and we need to join those bands together. Then we are again going to chain 1, single crochet, next single crochet to the right, and we are going to repeat that for the opposite side of the round as well. So what they are saying, so this is round 6, chain 1, we are not going to turn it, and we are going to do a single crochet, stitches across here to the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now after finishing that, they are saying that opposite side of the band, so this other side of the band and right side still facing, we have joined it. So how we need to join is with the slip stitch, that's how we are going to join. Chain 1, single crochet, let's remove our stitch marker. Slip stitches across. So this is how we have joined our band, and band is ready. We just need to cut the end and fasten off. Alright, so this instruction of the flower, I have already made a separate video for this. You can go through that video. I'm going to add that link in the description below. They're saying that we need to sew that flower on the band what we have made, and that band we are going to cover this little seam over here. Obviously we are going to weave in all the loose ends, but I'm gonna show you this flower. This is made from Red Heart Super Saver yarn, but just to like for the reference, I'm just showing you like that, and I'm going to attach with the stitch marker right here, so that you can get the idea like how it's gonna look. So this is how it is. Now we just need to slide over to our band. Currently this band is also not sew and it's not fixed right now. It's just loose, but this is how it is. Based on the instructions, you're going to sew that band and you're going to slide over this band with the flower on this hat. So here's the rough idea of how it's gonna look with the flower. This is Super Saver yarn flower, but I have made another flower and uploaded the fast forward video after this little clip. Don't forget to watch till end so that you can get the another idea of how this is going to be look at the end. Well, that's all I have. Let me know in the comments below how this video is helpful to you, and don't forget to subscribe my channel so that I can upload more videos for you. I can come up with the free patterns and you can just keep crocheting. All right, thank you guys for watching my video.